These are the Sartans, a lovely family that I stayed with in a coastal village in Indonesia. Not long ago, a marine protected area was established in their village. Marine protected areas are places where fishing is restricted to help keep the marine environment healthy. They can be found throughout the world. Indeed, here in North Queensland, we have a bunch of them on the Great Barrier Reef. And in the future, they're likely to increase in number because many countries around the world have agreed to protect over 12% of the Earth's surface by 2020. Together, that's an area roughly 8 times the size of Australia in land or sea protected areas. But how will this affect the millions of people that live in and use these areas? Well, we don't really know. Most research on protected areas has focused on the effects on plants and animals, but ignores the effects on people. There are 2 important reasons why we want to know how protected areas affect people. First, well, quite simply, we care about people. Understanding how protected areas affect people will allow us to better design them to benefit locals. And second, if people actually benefit from protected areas, they'll be more likely not to harvest in them, therefore benefiting the plants and animals inside. So I'm interested in how marine protected areas affect people. To answer this question, I studied a 5-year project that established marine protected areas in 4 villages in Indonesia. I assessed how changes in people's well-being over 15 years differed between villages with marine protected areas and villages without. So, what did I find? Well, the key result here is that people's well-being actually improved in villages with marine protected areas compared to villages without. But this was only while the project lasted. After the international organisation that ran the project pulled out of those villages, protected area activities and related benefits didn't really continue. So, marine protected area projects can benefit people, but short-term approaches such as this are unlikely to ensure long-lasting benefits. This is a really important finding because many internationally funded protected area projects still use a short-term approach and assume that once international organisations leave, protected area activities and related benefits will continue. But the evidence from my research suggests otherwise. Essentially, a quick and dirty approach to establishing marine protected areas can boost people's well-being, but to ensure continual benefits to local people, such as the Sartan family, longer-term commitment is critical. Thank you.